Oh, so Halloween. Yes. I should put my candle on this side. You can't see my little buddy here. This is my little buddy. Just got really dark. What did you do? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, you better go put on some pajamas and maybe get some popcorn cooking, maybe some candy corn if you like candy corn. Because I'm going to be talking about the top 10 Halloween movies you need to watch this October. Because, I mean, what's better than Halloween movies in October? I almost said Disney. That's a problem. Now before I get started with the video, I'm just going to quickly tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing an awesome Jack Skellington onesie from shopjbunzie.com. My best friend got it for me last year in October, but I still believe that it is still on their website. I'll find the link for you and I'll put it in the description. And I'm also wearing my Tumblr famous wig from Powder Room D, which I'll put his link down below. He's one of my good friends. Super talented people. When it comes to colors, he nails them. And so he made this awesome black to silver ombre wig. It's super long. It goes down to like my hip bone actually. And yeah, so I'll put those links down below. Check it out. If you like it, you know, you do what you gotta do. Now for my lips, you're probably gonna ask, what's that lipstick? I made it out of eyeshadow and lip balm. Alright, so the first movie I recommend is called Babadook, which is an Australian film. It's super underrated, but I love it. If you don't like jump scares, this is perfect for you because there is no jump scares, but it is still scary. It's very artistic. It's a very artistic movie, so if you appreciate that kind of movie where it's just very unique, this one is for you. Alright, so The Babadook is about a widowed mother who develops a very dangerous amount of stress taking care of a delusional child who sees the Babadook, aka, which is actually the boogeyman, in his room. The mother refuses to believe it's real until the Babadook himself begins to drive her insane. So insane that she becomes a monster herself. And this movie is actually on Netflix. Last time I saw it, it was on Netflix, so if you guys want to see it, definitely do because it is a good one. Alright, so the second movie I recommend is called Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat with an R in the middle. So this movie was purposely made to kind of give you the feel of what Halloween is all about. Werewolves, pumpkins, trick-or-treating, everything like you can think about Halloween is in this movie. Alright, so this movie has 5 intertwined stories that happen to take place in the exact same neighborhood on Halloween night. A couple finds what happens when they blow out a jack-o'-lantern before midnight, a school principal is a part-time serial killer, a college girl seeks for romance, a group of teens play mean pranks that go too far, and an old man is visited by his past seeking revenge. Alright, so number 3 definitely goes to Corpse Bride. It's a very twisted but very romantic love story that I highly recommend. So this movie takes place in the 1800s. Victor and Victoria are set up to marry, but Victor panics and flakes at the wedding rehearsal, where he ends up accidentally practically marrying a corpse bride by complete accident. She ends up falling in love with him. He's starting to develop a little bit of feelings, and now it is between whether he should marry her or whether he should marry Victoria. You will never know unless you watch the movie, so go watch the movie. Alright, so for number 4 is a Halloween classic, and it is Halloween Town. You can't go wrong with Halloween Town. Alright, so this comedy adventure follows Marnie and her younger siblings with her grandmother in Halloween Town. And on Marnie's 13th birthday, she discovers that she's a witch, and she also discovers that evil forces are plotting to take over Halloween Town. So essentially, she has to save the day. So number 5 definitely goes to Beetlejuice. That movie is awesome. I would guess that's tied with the Addams Family because it's quite similar, which is also by Tim Burton. Just saying, Beetlejuice, you know, also was by Tim Burton. There's a lot of Tim Burton things in this list. I'm sorry. Alright, so after the Maitlands die in a car accident, they find themselves stuck haunting their own home, unable to leave the house. When an unbearable, annoying family buys their home, the Maitlands try to scare them away, but with no success. So it is up to Beetlejuice to get rid of them for good. So number 6 definitely goes to Hocus Pocus, which is another Disney Channel classic. After moving to Salem, Max and his sister and their new friend Allison that he met at school decided to explore a house where evil child-snatching witches used to live. Max ends up testing the superstition and ends up bringing the witches back to life. Now it's up to them to get rid of the witches before they become immortal. So number 7 definitely goes to the very underrated but very awesome movie, Monster House. Alright, so this takes place on Halloween, and the scary grouchy neighbor in the creepy house has been a huge mystery for years. No one knows anything about him. 3 kids took it upon themselves on Halloween to figure out who he was and actually found out that his house is a monster. Now they must find out how to destroy the house before it ends up killing all of them. Alright, so number 8, A Haunted House. Now, A Haunted House has 2 movies. There's number 1 and there's number 2. And let me just warn you, it is a very inappropriate movie. So if you are not above rated R standard, do not watch this movie. So these 2 movies are basically a huge parody of all the modern horror movies that are kind of going out in the past 10 years. Malcolm loses his girlfriend to a demon and ends up in a sexual relationship with the doll Annabelle, and she becomes super clingy and makes his life a complete living hell. So number 9 is Hotel Transylvania, which is actually one of my favorites. I love it, and I'm so excited to watch the second one where she has a baby. Alright, so this movie is about a cute little black girl who grows up in a hotel with her father that he runs, and her mission is to go see the human world. Now, her dad is very, very afraid of what the human world can do because that is how he lost his wife. So he does not want her to ever leave. Now, he's trying to plan a surprise birthday party for her, but she ends up escaping anyway. And so his mission was to make her experience as horrible as possible so he'll never want to leave, or she'll never want to leave again. So finally, we're at the end of the list, and I had to leave a really good one for the last. Now, number 10 is definitely going to be The Book of Life. The Book of Life is very beautifully done. The animation is stunning. The colors perfect. Just, you can tell they put a lot of hard work in the visuals, so I really appreciated the movie. So The Book of Life is about Manolo, a man torn between fulfilling the expectations of his family and following his heart to Maria, exploring on a vibrant adventure into the underworld where he must face his greatest fears. His mission to get back to Maria before his enemy becomes his most prized success. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have discovered movies you've never seen, or movies that you just say, hey, I should probably watch that again. So if you guys have any movie suggestions that I haven't listed on here, comment them down below so people can check it out, and then, you know, grow this list so people can all find movies for them. And, what? Lilac wine. I'm tired. To be real, guys, I'm burning up in this thing. Alright, so you know the drill. If you guys have any questions, comment them down below. If not, I will see you guys in my next video.